Hello. Amy here. Adrienne, the reluctant knitter. Amy's Flower Babies 3, by the way, everywhere if you want to check her out, which you probably already do. But anyway, so we are going floating, and we're here for our appointments. So we have to go in like a couple minutes. I looked at my watch. I'm not wearing it. So floating, if you guys don't know, is this thing where you get into a bathtub that's twice as salty as the Dead Sea, and it's like sensory deprivation. So they say 1 hour of float is like 3 hours of sleep. So
I need that.
I know. So what we're gonna do is, we won't be floating in the same tank. So don't get any ideas, by the way, because bathing suits are optional.
Oh.
Did you bring a bathing suit?
I brought some, I brought some bottoms and a tank top.
Bathing suits are optional, they said. So I'm going in naked. But anyway,
maybe I'll
so I'm going to go, when we get in, I'm going to film a little bit. Like, I won't talk because I don't want to be like behind the door talking to myself and this lady being like, this woman's cuckoo. But I'll film a little bit so you can see the thing. And then after we'll film like a little bit like review, like what we thought. Okay, so I'm excited. Anything that's like marketed as relaxation, I'm like, I'll do it. I'll try anything to relax.
No, well, I told that to Dad. I said, I don't think I need therapy to talk to somebody. I think I need an hour where I don't talk to anyone and nobody talks to me.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to see how this goes. Also, I'm going to try to link. I live on the shoreline of Connecticut, so this place is in Guilford, Connecticut. So if there's anybody in Connecticut who's interested or whatever, I'll try to put a link to the website and everything. So, yeah. All right, cool. Yay. Okay, guys, so we just got done floating.
I'll take my glasses off so you can see my crazy eyes.
It was so cool. Okay, so when you get in there, you have to take a shower first, and then you get into the tank and you turn one of the lights off, and then you open the tank and turn the light off, and then when you get in the tank, you turn the light off in the tank, and it's completely, totally 100% pitch black. You put earplugs in so you can't hear, your like own heartbeat. Yep. Like crazy. Okay, so I'll talk about my experience because it was different than Amy's. I'm not usually like freaked out by a lot of things, so I totally dug it. Like from the minute I got in there, I was like, this is super cool because it didn't freak me out, but I can see how some people might feel like there's a guy getting out of his car right now. Okay, so I can see how like someone might get like claustrophobic or something in there, or get like a little bit disoriented because it's
almost like vertigo.
So when you outstretch, now I'm only 5'1", so my wingspan's 5'1", but I could touch both walls. But when I stretched out like all the way like that, I couldn't feel so it's long, but it's small. It's not like a huge pool where you can totally turn around and float. You can't. You're only floating basically back and forth a little side to side. But I can see how it would be disorienting. Like you might open your eyes and not know what direction you're in or anything like that. But I did not have that experience. I did not fall asleep, however. I don't care because it was really, really super cool. So yeah, and then I just kind of just floated there. It was really neat. I'd put my feet down and they'd bounce back up, and I kind of like, it's your first experience, so you're still kind of just having like a little bit of fun. But anyway, so, and then they play music, so you hear the music come back on, and it's 5 minutes of music, and then the filter will come on, which is kind of loud. So yeah, I heard the music come back on, and I was totally good. Stretched a little bit, got out, took a shower. It was awesome.
That explains why she was already done when I got my butt out there.
I was. I thought it would take you a little longer.
Because, first I opened the door, and they had like a blue light, and it looked almost like that thing from Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
Like that they grew the people in. So I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I'm one of the blue people. And then I was trying to like think I was trying to think my way to relax, which is like, that's what they tell you not to do.
Yeah.
So my head was kind of like, I was just trying to turn everything off, and so my head was just like going a mile a minute and thinking about stuff. And then I just, like, I kind of let my arms go, and then I kind of put them closer to my sides, and then
You said you thought, like, this isn't gonna work.
yeah,
like,
I was like, this isn't gonna work. I
can't turn my brain off. Like, okay.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel relaxed. So then I put they have like these little sponge pillow that you can put on behind your head.
It looks like a halo, and you put it behind your head. So, I mean, your head will float, but some people get freaked out.
Yeah, that way you can really let your neck go and not feel like you're gonna fall in. But anyway, so I put my arms up and put my hands behind my head, and the next thing I knew, the filter was coming on and pushing me around. It's not forceful. It's not like all of a sudden.
It does move the water.
But it circulates the water, so obviously you're getting moved. And I was like, there was no music. I don't know what's going on. Where did I go? Stranger Things. And so I sat up. I put the light on in the tub and sat up. It was just like... And then I got in the shower, because you rinse off afterwards and, condition your hair and stuff. And I had this feeling like it's tomorrow. Like, I've been there all night, and... I feel like I'm starting my day over.
It's 11 in the morning, by the way. We booked it. They open at 10. They're open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., by the way. So there's no excuse to not float. But anyway, so we did an hour, so it's like 11. So it's not even a few hours. It's 1 hour later.
It's been 1 hour.
It's not tomorrow. Don't worry.
I feel a lot better than my sleep last night. And I went to bed at 8. And yeah.
And I said this in the video just previous to this, that they say that 1 hour of float is like 3 hours of sleep, so that's pretty cool.
Restful sleep too.
They also do so you can do a 60-minute float, a 90-minute float, or a 3-hour float. I'm like, I don't know who's got that kind of time, but anyway,
I'll make that time.
I knew I would like it. So it totally lived up to my expectations. Very cool, and I know that I will do it again. So I think the more that I do it, the more, it'll just become not old news, but I won't feel so like I have to like move my arms and splash my feet. I'll just get in there and probably will fall asleep. I'm actually a little surprised I didn't fall asleep, maybe because it's so early. If I did it in the afternoon, I'm sure I would. So
yeah, maybe.
Anyways, so it was super fun. So anyway, I don't know what else we're going to do today, but that's it. Signing off for now. Okay guys, so I knit a little bit this morning on this shawl, but then the way that I held the video was like up and down, so it wasn't really that good. But anyway, I'm taking another break from my day, just hang out. I worked a little bit and did some stuff earlier, but I'm knitting on this shawl. This is what I was knitting on this morning that I'm not ending up using the video for that. But anyway, this is the Lace 123 by Knit Picks. It's a free pattern on knitpicks.com, and this is the scarf version. I think they have a shawl and a throw blanket maybe, but this is the scarf. I'm knitting it for a friend, and it's not the most enjoyable thing. So it's on lace weight yarn. It's 100% baby alpaca. So it's Alpaca Cloud from Knit Picks, Oscar colorway. So it's like a purple, like an eggplant. And it's 100% baby alpaca, 440 yards for 50 grams. And I'm knitting these on Addi needles. It's on a short cable. It's the only one that I had at the time in this size. It says US size 3. So yeah, it's long. It's like 78 inches long, and I have this little progress keeper in here. So I have 30 more inches to go from here. So yeah, Lizzie was sleeping next to me. She's gonna turn around now probably. Oh, maybe she's gonna get up. But anyway, so that's what I'm working on. And yeah, so I just wanted to show that since the first video didn't turn out. But anyways, there it is. So today is Friday, the 21st of September, and I'm going to have a pretty busy day. I'm going to be out and about all day, so Miss Elizabeth Bennett is going to the doggy day camp, which she loves. So, yeah, so probably not a lot of filming today, but this is what we're doing. All right. So we're leaving the game.
We went to see the Rangers.
And the Rangers lost.
And
Ashley, would you like to tell them why?
Well, because I came to the game. Every hockey game that I go to, the team that I root for loses. So I may not be allowed to the Rangers again.
I don't think so. Not if I'm going anyway. Hey guys, it is Monday, the 24th of September. I just really wanted to quick show you a finished object that I did. My dog is right here, so yeah, there she is. So anyway, really quick, I don't have the ends woven in, but I just blocked it last night, which you'll see a couple minutes ago or seconds ago, whatever, in the video. But anyway, it's the Lace 123 shawl or scarf by released by Knit Picks. So it looks like this. It's really nice and airy. Yeah, and it's really long, so you can wrap it a bunch of times around. I did this for a friend. It's kind of it's not really a long story, but anyway, so you could wrap it a bunch of times. But anyway, so I can't remember if I knit something for someone else. I don't remember what happened, or I was knitting something, and she's a little older. Well, she's older, not old, older. And she's very vocal, and she was like, when are you gonna knit me something? So I was like, I'll knit you something, because, you know, you're just trying to be nice, Liz. You know, you're trying to be nice and everything. So I was like, well, let me pick a pattern that's pretty easy. I asked her, do you want a shawl? Do you want to, you know, and she was like, no, I just want like a scarf is basically what she said, to match a coat. She's a purple coat. So I picked this free pattern. I was like, oh, I'm going to just do something simple. It was lace weight, which I think I worked with lace weight before. And then I started it, and I was working on it, and I'm like, this really stinks. Like, I didn't love working on it at all. So I knit it on US size 3. The suggested needle is US size 3, which I can't remember what that is. But anyway, they're smaller needles, thin yarn, and it's like this 4-row repeat. And it's just like, it's just not exciting. But anyway, so I stopped working on it. I think I worked on this like last year, like I started it. So then the other day I was in the car with her and someone else, and I was saying something about how I've worked on gifts a lot, and I just want to work on something exciting for myself. And I was telling her about the Suburban wrap. Oh, I should have brought that. Anyway, I'll film that in another. Anyway. Suburban wrap by Joji Locatelli, so I was telling me about that, and she's like, weren't you supposed to be knitting me something? And I was like, yeah, I guess so. I should look at the camera, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm still working on it. So I pulled it out, and I've literally worked monogamously on this thing until I've finished it, because I'm so done. So anyway. And then this is the used Knit Picks yarn as well. It's alpaca. I showed it on a little bit earlier this week when I was actually working on it. But anyway, yeah. So it's gonna be warm, and it's gonna match her coat perfectly. And I just really hope that she likes it, because it was kind of a pain. And she also asked for something, which, you know, I don't love when people ask. Anyway, so that's that. I also wanted to show you guys really quick too. I did these a few days ago, a little while ago anyway, for Rhinebeck. So my sisters and I, Sarah, who is Sarah JG2 on Ravelry, and Sarah Gautreaux on Instagram, who I used to podcast with, and my sister Amy, who's Flower Babies 3, who you met earlier this week on my vlog. Well, you probably, if you were watching the podcast, you'll know her too. Anyway, we're going to Rhinebeck. So we're going on the 22nd. We're driving up together. We're just going one day. But anyway, I wanted to make something that I could give out to people, you know, make little things. So I made some stitch markers. I just got some charms at Michael's with some clasps and some jump rings. So they're all a bunch of, let me show you a better one. They're just little keys. So I made key progress keepers, progress markers, whatever. So there's this style, there's bronze, brass, whatever style. And then I got some that were like this, it was supposed to look patinaed, I think. And there's all different shapes. There's a moon one. Sorry, I should show you the front. The moon one. And this kind. And where's another one? This kind. So anyway, yeah, so that'll be fun. I'll give out little progress keepers. I think I made like 60, so that's, I'll have plenty. I'm sure I'll have some left over. But anyway, yeah, and I'm keeping them in a little container. But anyway, so yeah, so that's exciting. So I finished that. I did it all like at one shot. It didn't take very long. And so yeah, I'm excited to go to Rhinebeck and trade some stuff. Get some swag from other people. So hopefully if you see me at Rhinebeck, come up to me and I'll give you a progress keeper. So anyway, not much exciting today, I guess. I'm just working and then going out a little bit later, and then hopefully if I knit a little bit tonight. I'm knitting on my Zweig sweater. I'm literally almost done. I think I have like 5 inches left of the arm. It's a 5-inch cuff is how the pattern is written, so I'm almost done with that. So that'll be really exciting. Yeah, so very good. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the vlog so far. It's been fun for me to film, and I think it's a little bit more manageable than a podcast because I'm actually editing it as I go, so that's kind of cool and manageable for me. So I've had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you are enjoying watching it. I have a couple more days. I'm thinking of filming, starting my week like doing Thursday to Wednesday and then uploading on Thursday. So yeah, I hope you like it so far, and stay tuned hopefully for more fun things for the rest of the week. All right, I'll see you. Bye. Guys, I finished another thing. It's my Zweig sweater. I can't remember who the designer is, but it's everywhere. Maybe I'll put it on the screen, but everybody's been making this sweater. So some people have been doing, the color's not reading like really that great. It's like a olive green really. But anyway, yeah, a lot of people have been doing it and maybe haven't been doing the texture pattern on it. I did. I also did the sleeves according to the pattern, which was 5 inches of ribbing. So, yeah, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. I have to block it today, so it's really awesome. Lizzie's playing with her toy. There she is. Oops, sorry. Okay, so anyway, I used for the main body, I used Miss Babs. Katadyn, I guess that's how you say it, I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's 100% BFL. Fingering weight in the New Frontier colorway. And I got this last year at Rhinebeck, so it's kind of cool that I'm going to wear it this year to Rhinebeck. I don't think I'm going to not wear it at all until Rhinebeck. There's another month. I'm probably going to wear it, but anyway, I'll be wearing it at Rhinebeck. And then the contrasting color here is also a color I got at Rhinebeck, or a yarn. It is Into the World, Always Greener color. It is, let me see here, focus, doesn't say, oh, there it is, Pakoku sock, and superwash merino nylon, 75/25. So yeah, I'm really excited. There's Lizzie's foot. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to block it. Can't wait till it's dry. Can't wait to try it on. I did already try it on. You know, I think when I finished the first sleeve, I tried it on before I put the sleeves on. Then when I finished the first sleeve, I tried it on. So it fits. So I'm excited about that. This is a 1x1 rib, so it's like kind of flipping up, but that'll block out. I'm really excited, guys. All right. So that's it, and maybe I'll do a video of me wearing it when it's done. Maybe not. I don't know. Bye. Okay, guys, it is a really rainy day today. I can't turn my camera around while I'm recording, which is really crazy. But I worked and I finished work. I work from home. So I'm going to work on my Cozy Memories blanket because I finished some projects. And I have some yarn that I can now put in before I reskein it. So it's pretty wide. It's about as wide as like a queen mattress. I would like to make it that big, but however, I'm not sure if I'll be able to. But anyway, I also hurt my back yesterday, so I've been icing and heating all all day. Lizzie is snapping, which is what she usually does when it's rainy out. I don't know if you can see, rainy day. Anyways, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm watching some Netflix, so, all right. All right, guys, it is Wednesday, September 26th. So it's my last day of week of filming. So I just wanted to wrap up a little bit. There's a couple of things. So this morning, I put a little video in of me making a shake for breakfast. So I thought maybe some people might be interested in what it is. It's not something that I had ever heard of before. So, yeah, so my husband looked it up, so I just thought maybe you guys might be interested in what it is. It's something different. So I brought the thing over. It's a huge bag. So it's called Huel, like fuel, but human fuel. And it's nutritionally complete food. So it is not a weight loss per se shake. You can use it for weight loss. You can also use it for weight gain if someone is underweight, or you can use it to maintain your weight. So its biggest thing is that it's nutritionally complete and it's 100% sustainable. So, which means that you get literally all your vitamins and minerals and everything in one serving of shake. So a serving size is about a cup of the powder. You might have seen it on the video, but I can't decide if I'm going to speed up the video or do it in real time. So maybe I should speed it up. But anyway, I'm not sure if you'll be able to. So it's a very fine, I'm probably going to spill this all over myself. So it's a very fine powder. It almost feels like flour, silky, smooth consistency. And a serving size is 1 cup of the powder with, excuse me, with about, I think it's like 20 ounces of water. So it's a big shake and very filling. So my husband got it because he thought it would be nice and easy to make shakes for certain meals. Excuse me. To make shakes for certain meals. He goes to work pretty early in the morning. His day is kind of early, so he starts at 7 and ends at 3:30. So he eats breakfast at like 6:30, lunch at like 11:30, and dinner at like 4:30. So I think that's why he had looked into it. And then what happened was I ended up getting Invisalign, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, but I had to get a tooth extracted for the orthodontia. So I couldn't eat. I was eating soft foods. So I started drinking it too. I think I drank it a couple times before that too, but that's what I've primarily been using it for. So going back to Huel, I'm going to put the address in the bottom. So if you're interested in looking at it, so it's completely vegan, 100% sustainable, and you can get it in gluten-free. The one that we have is not gluten-free, but you can get it gluten-free as well. So it's made with oats, pea protein, flaxseed, brown rice protein, has vitamins and minerals, lycopene, sunflower oil powder, and you can get it in 2 flavors, unflavored or vanilla, which vanilla is marginally sweeter than unflavored. So unflavored, I don't think has any sugar in it. The vanilla, I think has, so it has 1 gram of sugar, but it also has I think it has stevia in it. So, yeah, so if that's not something that you like. Well, the unflavored one you can use it to cook, so you can make pancakes and waffles, and you can bake cookies with it, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. You can also do savory shakes, so they have some recipes. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's like really shadowy, but anyway, I'll try to find my light. But so the unflavored, you can make savory shakes. So they have a recipe for like peanut curry shake if you're into that. So we got the vanilla one, but I mean, it does not taste a lot like vanilla. It's just a teensy bit sweeter, and you can mix it with sweeter shakes. So my go-to is I'll make a chocolate mint, and it's supposed to be super, super healthy. So the recipe, I'm getting a little long-winded on this, but anyway, the recipe calls for a lot less than what I put in it. I usually put in a little bit more. It's like a hot cocoa powder or cocoa powder or whatever you want. I usually put more to make it a little bit more chocolatey. Sean usually uses fresh fruit in it. Sorry, I hurt my back. I said it earlier. I hurt my back on Monday, and so I have ice pack on it. But anyways. Yeah, Sean usually puts fruit in it. You could put, you could do whatever. So I just thought I'm not vegan, my husband's not vegan, but this is vegan friendly, it's totally vegan. So some people are into that. Some people who don't have time to eat, which I don't know those people. I love to eat. You could probably tell, but anyway, I love to eat. Some people are just really like, I follow them on Instagram, Huel, and some people are just really super active and just like would never get their nutrition in if they didn't have something like this. So if that's you, check it out. It's a pretty cool idea, and actually it works out. You don't have to make the whole shake, but it works out to be like $2, and that's your whole meal. So it's pretty inexpensive as well. So the other thing, my dog is just, she's being really cute. She's sleeping. Anyway, sorry. I think people love my dog as much as I love my dog, and that's probably not the case, but anyway, so sorry for the shaking camera. Okay. So it's a pretty cool thing. So then with my orthodontia, so I have Invisalign, and you have to take your trays out if you want to eat or drink anything. So you can drink water with it, but if you want to eat or drink anything, you have to take your trays out. And then before you put them back in, you have to floss, brush your trays. So for me, eating is a commitment now. I have to make sure that whatever it is that I'm eating is worth it, and also will fill me up, because I don't want to have to go through this whole process in another couple of hours. I did this before. I'm going to try to look at the camera. So I don't want to go through the whole process another couple of hours. So what happens is when I'm going to have things to do in the morning, I will have a shake so that it will fill me up for a full 4 hours, and then I don't have to worry about anything. So that's what I've primarily been using it for, and it's been working great. So anyway, and then like I said, when I had the extraction, I was only on soft foods. It was really hard to eat anything. Even mashed potatoes was like, it was really difficult. So I ended up doing the Huel shake, which was nice and easy for me. So that was good. Sorry, that was very long-winded, but I thought it might be something that some of you might be interested in. The second thing I wanted to do too, before I wrapped up for the week and edited and put it up, is I wanted to show you my Cozy Memories blanket. So I haven't really been working on it a ton. I've been finishing projects and then just leaving like not rescanning the yarn because I want to put it in my memory blanket, and then I haven't. So I've had a couple of projects that I've wanted to do. My Rhinebeck sweater, which I showed you I finished, and this that scarf for my friend that I was working literally monogamously on until I finished it, which, by the way, she loved it, so that's good. But anyway, I wanted to show you my Cozy Memories blanket this way so that you can kind of really get a sense of like how big it is. So this was my first square on it, and this is a Volan Vine. I think it was Enjoy the Silence. I really, really, really love this color. And I'm a little bummed because I was a new knitter, really new knitter at the time, and I knit a shawl out of it, and then my gauge was just super tight, and it didn't turn out. So I'm like, actually don't even like wear the shawl, but whatever. So then I can't remember how I did it. If I worked this way, doesn't really matter. And then my gauge got really huge, Like, look at how big that square is compared to this square. You might not be able to see it. But anyway, my gauge got really huge, so then I had to go down some needle sizes. But I kind of want to make it so that it is big enough to go on my bed, which is a pretty big venture. I don't have a huge bed. It's a queen bed, but when you're making a blanket like this for a queen bed, it's going to take quite a while. So what I did was I made it the width of a queen bed. So then what I'm going to do is then I'm going to start knitting it up, and then I'll be able to use it while it's in progress. So so once it gets to a certain point, you know, then this could be the length and that could be the width, and I could use it as like a lap blanket. So that's kind of what my idea was for it. So yeah, and then also I weave my ends in as I go. One that's really long right here. So I'm just going to show you the back of it really quick. I have these ends that are sticking out, but they're actually already woven in. So whenever I get in the mood, I just go through and I clip them all. So I think down here, see, I've clipped all of these. So those are all clipped. Then some of these, well, those are the ends obviously, but then some of them are still hanging out. So as I'm picking up stitches, so for example, like right here will be my next square. I put this together with the tail of the new yarn, and then as I'm picking up stitches, it's going to be hard to show. Maybe I'll have Sean film me do it, but you guys probably know how to do it. I mean, I don't know why I act like I'm teaching anybody anything. I've only been knitting for a very short period of, well, I guess a new knitter could be watching me and being inspired. So anyway, and then as I pull through to pick the stitches up, I like alternate whether it's below or above the stitch that I pick up, so that it kind of just weaves itself in. See, it gets all worked in there. So then I don't have all these ends to weave in, so that's pretty cool. And then I don't know why I didn't do that with my Hokey Locatelli Suburban wrap. I don't know what made me think like, oh, you know, and then it's only 3 colors, so you think that's not a lot. It's a ton of ends, but I wove those in. And I said I would talk about it, but I don't want to put all my eggs in one vlog. So you need to have content for my next one if I continue to do it, which I think I will. So that is that. My Cozy Memories blanket. And I really like working on it, actually. It takes me a little bit to remember that I have it, or to, you know, because I mean, one square takes a little bit of time. It's not like 5 minutes for a square. But then once I start working on it, it feels good to make progress. And I like all the colors. I have no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting these colors in. I am just putting my hand in the bag and pulling out a mini, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Anyways, I had a great week vlogging with you guys. I really, really enjoyed it. I have some other fun stuff planned. There's a vegan restaurant I want to go to and show you guys some stuff. I keep saying it, I'm actually not vegan. My friend is vegan though, and I love vegan friendly foods, and I love a plant-based diet. If I really ever buckled down, I know that I could do it. I don't eat meat. I do have to say that I do eat just fish, so I'm a pescatarian. And I eat dairy, but anyway, so there's like this vegan steak recipe that I think would be super fun if I did it with her. I'd love to film that. And then, you know, my husband has just had a physical, and so he wants to get more healthy, and so I think we're going to do some more cooking at home. We're going to get a little bit more, I say this and probably I want to get a little more creative with some healthy foods and like making some quinoa bowls and stuff like that. So I might film some food stuff. Filming my knitting still, so it'll still be, you know, knitting related, because I'm going to keep it on my channel. It's still going to be on the Reluctant Sisters podcast channel. So anyway, yes, so thank you so much for watching this. I really, really hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed making it. I am going to continue to vlog, so feel free to leave questions and comments down below of anything that you have questions on, or anything you want to see you know, more of or less of, or whatever. But yeah, I hope it was interesting enough. And I will see you next week.